in every way.
Hi, my name is Ty, and I am a fashionista.
Hi, my name's Dolly Wright.
Yeah, it only shows the commercials.
Hello and welcome to another beautiful episode of Honeybees. Yay!
Yes!
And here we are with Delores and
Yes, I am so glad I missed this show.
and the fabulous Ty.
Hello, Ty.
Hi, everyone.
Looking beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, I love your outfit,
Thank
girl.
you.
And that hair, too.
Yes. So
You're looking
say
beautiful.
I love her
you.
outfit. Yeah. Well,
Yes, it
Ty, take over.
Hi, welcome, everyone.
Yes.
Welcome.
So what's our topic for today, Ty?
Well, thank you for tuning, everyone, for this week's edition of Honeybees. Today, we are discussing something that is so very important.
Okay.
I know that it's like affecting everyone, right? The whole quarantine life.
Yes.
Well, I thought it would be fun for us to discuss our favorite TV shows. What shows have we been binging on lately?
Oh.
Most of us have got a lot more time at home.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's super exciting because there's been a lot out there. It's a lot.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, there has. So I was like, well, since we're all spending more time at home, people are either watching, well, we're watching something, whether it's on the TV or on our YouTube account. So I was like, yes, let's go ahead and give a few recommendations. I'm sure all of us are watching something, so let's dive in.
Yes. So Dolores, what have you been watching?
Well, I know half of the times I've been sleeping.
Oh my gosh.
But I did get a sneak preview of
Uh-huh.
American Idol.
Oh,
and I love that.
there you go.
I seen it on Sunday. I said, oh my goodness.
Yes.
It's
yes.
beautiful how they do it for social distance.
Yes.
It's just wonderful how they're really doing a lot of things to comfort us through this time, to show us that we can still do stuff, but we just have to be social distance.
Mm-hmm.
Not too many because we have to follow the guidelines.
Yes.
But that was really nice because Lionel Richie on there is my
Oh
cousin.
yes, I love
That's
it. Is
my
he
cousin.
now? Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
from my aunt's side. But
Wow.
we never met him.
I love Lionel Richie, and
Yeah.
for those of you who know, Filipinos are obsessed with Lionel Richie
All
because
night long, all night.
yes,
there you
all
go.
the Lionel Richie songs are played in the
Dancing on the
Philippines
ceiling.
to death.
Oh,
They-
what a feeling.
they play it in the-
dancing on the ceiling. I love the way he danced on that ceiling. He's like dancing on the ceiling.
They play his songs are being played in the buses and the tricycles, and even in Chinatown in the Philippines, where they blast the music like really loud that your ears start to pop. Oh no, they're one of the favorite songs of the Lionel Richie over there is "Stuck on You."
Oh yeah. Oh wait a minute. I like the one about the toilet paper where it says,
Oh.
"Hello, is it me you're looking for?"
Oh, that one
Like
too. That one too
and
is
they
a
had
big
him
hit
on
over
there
there.
with the toilet paper.
Yes. So wow, American Idol. That's
Lionel
awesome.
Richie
Yeah.
Before some people's time, some
Yes.
people don't even know who he is.
He's an Lionel
The
Richie.
Commodores. he
Yeah,
was from.
used to
Woo.
be from the Commodores, a band from the 70s.
Yes.
And Lionel Richie has a catalog of beautiful ballads and love songs. Yeah, beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, and his most famous one is "Hello, is it me you're looking for?"
And I wonder where you are, and I wonder where you be. Just
There
let
you go.
know
But
I
he can
love
sing, though. I
you.
know who he is.
Yes,
I
yes.
love it.
I know who he is. He can sing. He can sing.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Well, I understand
I
that
think
that
my dinner was like dancing on it. Just he sing the Dancing on the Ceiling song? I think
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, he did.
Yes, and he was on that
sing-
ceiling dancing.
dancing on the ceiling.
Yeah, I loved it.
And yeah, and what else have you been watching aside from American Idol? That's the only thing.
I've been watching on my I have the internet thing on my with computer.
Uh-huh.
I did watch one time. It was a while back with Kelly. It's a Kelly
Kelly Clarkson.
show. I
Oh,
watched her
okay.
show. That's really nice.
Oh, nice,
and
nice.
and TBN one, because we get the TBN, and that was real nice. The TBN.
Oh,
one.
yes,
They have
yes.
the preachers and stuff.
Oh yes, TBN,
Yeah,
Trinity
yeah.
Broadcasting
Yes.
Network. Yeah, that's a beautiful show. And how about you, Ty? What have you been binge watching on?
Oh my goodness, where to start?
Yes, where to start?
I thought maybe I could share a few
Yes.
of the best shows according to the New York Times to binge watch during
Uh-huh.
quarantine, and then I could get into some of my favorites. Is that cool?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah, so apparently, the New York Times thought it was important enough to do an article on the subject. The
Mhm.
title is "The Best TV Shows to Watch and Stream During Coronavirus Quarantine." So, I'm going to say one, if you let me know if you're watching it. First one is called The Leftovers on HBO. Anyone watching that one?
The Leftovers?
Wow. I
No,
don't get the
no.
HBO. You
Yeah.
don't get the premium.
Yes, yeah.
We're old school.
Yeah, so what else is there? So Leftovers?
Okay, how about number 2? They said Love Sick on Netflix.
Oh wow, that's
Which
really
one?
good.
What's the name of it?
Is it Love Sick? It's a love
Oh.
story.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
I'm gonna have to
yes.
watch
And
that
and what
one.
else is there?
Kate, Nick, and Hanging Rock. That's on Amazon.
Oh wow. Nice, nice. And
Have you
you're
heard that one?
and no, but have you been watching all of these?
Wow.
No, right now I'm just sharing some lists off of the ones that they're saying are some good shows to watch. This is what the New York Times is writing.
Oh,
They have
okay.
some different ones from the streaming services like HBO, Netflix, Amazon, and stuff.
Yeah.
One of them that has ties to this area, The People vs. OJ.
Oh, the
Oh,
People
wow.
versus OJ. Yeah, that's
On Netflix.
yeah.
There's another one too.
You know,
It's
we
called
all
The
keep
Fire.
moving into
Yeah.
him around town, so
Uh-huh.
yeah. those are some of the ones. Those are some of the ones that the New York Times recommended.
Uh-huh.
But see, like the shows, I don't watch shows on Netflix or Amazon. For me, I'm more like what's on, I guess, the regular cable type channels that DirecTV has.
Yes.
So that's what I'm watching. Do you guys have cable and stuff or satellite?
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching a lot of, well, primarily the Disney Plus, because you know me, I'm a huge fan of Marvel.
Yeah.
And Marvel Studios is owned by Walt Disney. And also
cute.
Star Wars is also owned by Walt Disney.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, they bought Star Wars from George Lucas to the tune of $4 billion. So yeah, this is
4 billion.
billion. Yeah, not million, but $1 billion.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was watching one.
yeah.
I was watching off of this one thing on my. I got one TV channel on my phone,
Mm-hmm.
and I got tickled about it. It had Betty Boop. And I was
Oh,
watching,
nice.
And that was the one that she goes, "Where my girly figure, like that." And she gets on that machine, and she goes, "Ooh," and she turns out super skinny. Then the clocks start laughing at her. The sheriff start laughing at her. And then all of a sudden she
Oh
blew up
my
at the end.
gosh,
That
this
was
is
too
too
cute.
funny.
Yeah, that reminded me. That was so cute.
So going back to Disney Plus, we've been watching a lot of superhero movies, and I think it was last week I shared to Maria Doctor Strange, so she got to see Doctor Strange with me, and we got to see the Black Panther.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because
Doctor Strange.
yeah, he's
Who's that?
he's part of the Avengers. He's one of the superheroes of the Avengers, and
Oh.
he has his own.
Okay.
Yeah, he has his own. Because I don't know if you've been watching all the Avengers movies, but in the Avengers, before they get to the big ensemble movie of the Avengers, they have their stand-alone movies. The superheroes have their own individual movies leading up to the big Avengers movies. So they
Okay.
they had, you're familiar, I'm sure, even if you don't watch Captain
Like
America.
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Right.
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
Captain America, Thor, Black Panther, we already mentioned, and who else is there?
Mr. Strange. is
Yeah,
like
Doctor
that's
Strange.
his own video.
Yes, and well, his own movie, and
Oh,
also
I thought that was like some doctor show.
yes,
operating.
and,
Like, it's a cartoon.
and also Captain Marvel, which Maria and I really loved, and Captain Marvel is a highly recommendable movie for women empowerment because it does show this woman. She's actually, I hate to say this, but a million times powerful than Wonder Woman. She.
Is that even possible, JC?
I know, but like they showed her, and that's the reason why they used her sparingly in the Avengers. She only had a few scenes, and I understood why. She only had a few scenes
okay.
because she comes in and that's it. It's the end.
I'm gonna have to see that.
Yeah. She comes in and the
I guess
enemy
I'll
is
take
toast.
my
That's
organic
it.
coffee so I can stay awake. I shouldn't
Oh.
have fallen asleep on the movie.
No,
That's bad.
you won't have to. You won't need the organic coffee because she is the caffeine herself. Captain Marvel is the caffeine.
No, JC will go. Just point at me. Wake up.
No.
Wake up.
Girl,
Wake up.
don't get me started because when you and I watched Wonder Woman, you were wide awake the whole time. I went to see Wonder Woman with her when,
Yeah, I remember that.
before the quarantine, this thing.
Before this virus.
Yeah, before this virus.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And anyhow, so we've been watching a lot of Marvel movies, and I saw a little bit of Mandalorian. This was when Yoda was still a baby, and what else is there? 101 Dalmatians. I really love that movie
that's cute.
of Cruella de Vil, and the live action version actually, not the live action because I love I love all the costumes that they designed for Cruella. Yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so cute.
and
I always wanted that shit.
yeah, and then of course Maria and I got into Lost in Space, and we can't wait to see.
In a long time.
Yeah, the third season because they
Wow.
they
Oh,
only
this is a,
they only had on
oh.
Netflix. They only had the first and second season, and now we're waiting
I'm
for
gonna have to check that
the
out.
third. Yeah, it's on.
Yeah.
And then now I've been binge watching on Stranger Things with Winona Ryder. Every time that I see Winona, she takes me back to the 80s. Yeah, she takes
You're
me
right.
back.
Time travel is possible.
Yeah, I mean, I'm transformed. And the whole show, Ty, you're gonna laugh at this. It's very retro. They've been playing music from my time, the hair, the clothes, the shoes, everything, even the bag of chips that they were eating was from the 80s, even the
Was it the
soda.
Lay's potato chips? Or the Ruffles?
Or probably
Of like,
the chip that was big back in the 80s.
I think it was the Lay's potato
Or
chip.
something.
Salty one. The one that said water.
Yeah.
Oh, more like
Yeah,
Coca-Cola.
yeah, more like Coca-Cola, the bad things. Oh, I'm so sorry. And so, yeah, it's been taking me back to the 80s, and most especially the scene in Stranger Things when they had celebrating Halloween, and the kids, the main star the main stars of this series were wearing Ghostbuster costumes. I'm like, oh my goodness. And they started playing, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters!
Yeah.
Oh, this is exciting.
I know. I love that part when there's something weird
Yeah.
in your neighborhood.
Ow! Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters! Yeah.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
So, DC, it sounds like you've just been taking a trip back, back in time. You've been on like this time warp thing.
I love it.
Back into the 80s with your movies and shows.
Yes, and I love the fact that right now it's anything goes. Even my the movies that I have been watching, binge watching, and the TV shows that I've been watching are so retro that I've decided to adapt back my style, from the 80s. I know that I received a phone call from the 1980s and they want their hairstyle back, but I'm just denying that.
Get that at me.
A little big there. A little big. You got to go pro.
Yes.
And me, I love the 70s.
Yes.
The 70s.
She's the 70s, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Delores, she says she's from the 70s. Now, how did that happen?
I need to wear my afro. I should have worn my afro.
Big hair was in.
Yes, a big hair. But, well, you know me, when it comes to big hair, I only think about my queen. Ask me who my 80s queen was back in the 80s.
Who is your 80s queen?
My 80s queen was Shaka Khan.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, yeah. I feel
Yes.
for you.
I'm
I
every
think I love
woman.
you.
It's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I'll do it naturally.
Hey, hey.
She was
Through the fire.
Wait.
Singer this season.
What?
Shaka Khan was on The Masked Singer this season. Did anybody see her on The Masked Singer?
Who?
Shaka Khan.
Oh, no.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
We're going to have to see that. The Masked Singer.
Yeah, I'm going to have to see that.
Yeah. I've only seen.
love her.
She was on The Masked Singer.
Oh, wow.
You guys didn't see? Oh, yeah.
I've seen.
This is my first time watching The Masked Singer, but she was on there. I can't remember which animal creature or whatever. I think she might have been a monster or something.
Yeah.
But, Miss Monster, but yeah, she was on there. She did a good job for the few rounds she was in.
Yeah, I've only seen one episode and that was it. But I'm gonna have to see more episodes of The Masked Singer.
I'm going to have to see that.
Yeah.
I never seen it.
Yeah. I think it's cool. This is my first season watching, but I think it's cool how, well, not only are they covered, so you don't know who they are, so you're going just based off of talent.
Yes.
But they're also bringing some people from like the 80s and the 90s and exposing these talents and musicians to a newer generation, to a newer audience.
Yes.
Younger audience.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool.
I know, because I keep on forgetting that people were actually born in the year 2000.
We also got to watch the one my daughter was telling me.
Yes.
My daughter was telling me
Oh, my
there's a good one
goodness.
called The Fires, something in the Fires.
What
like
is it?
that. It's something in the Fires. And you
Something
can look
in
it
the
up.
Fires.
It's serious. And she told my mom about it, and that's pretty deep. And it goes about the fires and that.
Oh,
it's
wow.
pretty nice.
Wow.
Yeah, so I like that aspect of the mask, those two aspects of the Masked Singer, because a lot of the people and their 20s and teens, it gives them a chance to start falling in love with even some of the people that others of us grew up listening to. Back in was Shaka Khan did she start in the 70s? Or did she start in the 80s?
She started. Shaka Khan started in the 80s. I mean, no. I'm sorry. in the 70s with
That's the
Rufus.
70s. Yeah, with Rufus.
With Rufus, yeah.
Uh-huh.
She
Tell
started.
me something good, because she came out with,
Yes,
came out,
yes.
Tell me something good.
Bam, bam.
Tell
Tell me that you love me. Yeah.
Tell me something good. Oh, baby, baby.
We're
I love
unhinged.
it.
We're unhinged, yeah. And what
Yes.
I love that French song of Shaka Khan. It's called Papillon.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
What does
Yeah,
that mean?
she's papillon means butterfly, and she keeps on thinking about herself being like a hot butterfly
Yeah.
because of some love letter that she received, and
Does she sing
she
Honey Valentine?
I think she did, but
Yeah.
listen to the story of the papillon. So she read this love letter on a hot day, and she melted like butter. So I really love that song.
Yeah.
I really love that
I know
song.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, because
that's a nice song.
It's very narrative, and it's
Yeah.
like you're listening to a story.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah. Amidst her screams, of course, you know how Shaka is. She starts screaming.
Oh, that girl could shop it up all the
Yeah,
way
yeah.
up.
I mean, the girl
Woo,
can.
she's
Yeah,
so good.
yeah. She doesn't
She got
scream
powerful
like
love.
she wails like a lion.
Yes, that's her
Yeah.
inner tiger in her.
Yeah, her inner
Ah,
tiger. Yeah,
yeah,
she
she gets out
growls.
there. She gets that.
Amazing.
out
Awesome.
and-
That's awesome. That's cool. So I think for me, the quarantine time and stuff, like, well, yes, I'm watching some of the shows that I have been watching prior to all of this, but I also have been trying to seek out other shows because I need some other shows to watch too.
Yes.
So like the first, well, okay, so out of the ones that I was watching before, like, do any of you watch the 90 Day Fiancé series? Any of those? They're on TLC.
Oh,
No?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mentioned it a couple times before on the show, but 90 Day Fiancé, basically the premise is that it's a reality docu-series where an American is dating someone who's from another country.
Oh,
They're-
wow.
that
That's
person is in the
interesting.
other country. So it's like an international dating docu-series
yes.
type show.
Okay.
And, it's so good. It's like a guilty pleasure. And I mean, there's like so much drama and stuff that is just like better than any soap opera.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
And-
wow.
Yeah, they're
That's my kind of action.
These are people's real
Yes.
lives.
yeah.
It's not like the soap operas that have like all those really fake stories. And
Yeah.
It's just like, why do people on the soap opera keep getting married to each other 2 and 3 and 4 times in their life? Like, who keeps swapping partners like that and then coming back around again to the next? It's like, the storyline. And then on a soap opera, how many times can you kill somebody off? Like,
Exactly,
they're supposed to
yeah.
be dead, right?
I honestly believe that in terms of soap opera, we kind of need to copy the pattern of the Mexicans, because the way the Mexican soap operas are, there is a beginning, a middle, and an end. It actually ends. It doesn't last forever. And that's a good thing. Like the whole like the Mexican telenovela is just for the entire year. So
Yeah.
the entire year, yeah. So it's beautiful because it builds up to that climactic moment where the bad guy, gets his comeuppance, he gets what he deserves, and then it's normally like a rags to riches Cinderella story, where she's poor and all of a sudden she finds out that her mama is a wealthy lady that huge this fashion empire, whatever, typical Mexican telenovela. and she's being put down, or her face is even rubbed in the mud, like literally that's what you see in a Mexican telenovela.
Oh, speaking of that, the Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. We
And
should
so-
sing Cinco de Mayo.
So a lot
Yeah, there you go.
of drama, but like I said in the beginning, there's like a beginning, a middle, and the end. And this is what's lacking.
Wonderful.
I think that it's lacking in the some of the American series. They start a series and it lasts forever, and then they stop just because the ratings went down. And that to me is really, that's what they do. The ratings start to go down, and that's why they have to stop it.
Yeah, that's
And
what
I-
I did with Desperate Housewives.
and I
that was
think-
my show, Desperate Housewives.
And I think that they need to stop doing that. They need to wisen up and be smarter and,
You're
have
right.
different strategy, right?
You're so right. Because
Yep.
I mean, I watched one because my mom would watch one, and since since I was a kid, as far back as I could remember, and so then I grew up watching it, and I watched it for a very long time.
Yes.
But the last few years, once I got turned on to the 90 Day Fiance, series of shows, and Married at First Sight.
Yes.
When I started falling behind on the other one, and I eventually caught up, and then I started falling behind again, I just was kind of like, I found myself starting to want to watch the reality docu-series more. I think I was just attracted to the fact that it's like real life drama.
Yes.
We'll say more real life than just the soap operas, okay? More real
Yes.
life than the soap operas. So
Yes.
I just kind of said, I think I'm cool. I think I'm cool without it. I don't have all the time in the world to sit up. I can't just watch TV all day. So if I have to pick, I'd rather go and following real people and their lives as opposed to just like why does Michael get married to the same woman 5 times? And how many times are they going to kill John? Like,
Right. Yeah.
Get you money, right?
Yeah.
Get your
Yeah.
mind up.
Because the writers they ran out of stories to tell. That's why I'm sorry to say this, but they start regurgitating the same storyline over and over again, and it gets tired and it gets old. So they need to come up with something fresh, something new.
They lost to me, and I haven't really looked back. I'm just like, well, I'd rather just watch. I like new stuff. With regular people lives, it's not the same thing every day. So, but soap opera world, someone's in a hospital, they die, and then a few months later they're back, or they go off a cliff and somehow they come back. And
I know that. How's that even possible?
John has been married 3-4 times. How many people do you know in real life get married to the same person 3 or 4 times?
Exactly. Yeah. I guess for some people, once is enough. It's like, I'm done with you. I'm not gonna marry you again.
And then again.
Yeah. It's like, I'm just done with this dude. Let me try another one. Let me try this other person.
It's so fake that you can't even really try to believe it. Like, there's no belief. You can't believe any of it. You're just like,
Oh
okay,
my
in real
gosh.
life, if someone is in a hospital and sadly they pass away, that's it. There's no that person coming up a year later talking about, I
Yes.
just fixed my death so I can do whatever and come back. Like, no, it's not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
I don't have
too
time-
funny.
I don't have time for that.
Oh my gosh.
So there's 90 Day Fiance. So if any of you guys ever decide to do like international dating, you guys should totally apply for the show. I mean,
Oh, wow.
They look for couples where one is an American and they're dating someone in some other country.
Oh my! I think I'll pass.
It's really good.
What show is this?
90 Day Fiance.
Oh, but they probably, I don't know. They probably feel intimidated over me.
Well, you'll never know if you don't try. You'll
There's
never.
some Americans, all they want is someone from, like, they said, like, my preference is someone, like, I like international guys, or I like international women, or some of them, they've had such bad, experiences dating an American that it's driven them to look
Yeah, and the sad thing is if they, and not to put anyone out there on blast, but because that's their preference. Sometimes they go to these third world countries and they do the mail order bride, and that's really
Oh, yeah.
bad. You
Yeah,
know,
it is.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
So
Yes.
yeah, it's really bad.
Hey,
And
is there someone muscles?
she's asking for muscles.
Yeah, I want muscles. Woo, woo, woo. Muscles, just like me. I got muscles.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, she I guess we lost her.
Oh, man.
Hello. If you call, I am really unavailable.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So we lost you.
Well, she'll be coming back on. This is what happens with the social distance.
Well,
We'll be back on.
If you call, I am really unavailable.
what's her number?
Ooh.
I don't know. So
I have to
call us.
call us. Call us, girl. We know how it be. These phones.
Ty? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, it got cut off. And we were like wondering what happened.
Sorry. Look, I think this video was still going, but we lost audio.
Yeah, and I was like thinking like where did Ty go? Yeah.
I'm back. And you know, some of the kids, like, you're right, GC, it seems like sometimes there are those instances where, like, someone just may not, where they're kind of looking for that mail order bride, or some of the women overseas, or people overseas to scam the American and catfish them.
Yes,
And
exactly.
That's happened. This season there's two.
Yes.
There's two, David and this other lady. These two, guess where they happen to be from? They're both being catfished.
Oh, wow.
They're from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Uh-huh.
How about that?
Oh my goodness. Well, that doesn't surprise me because Las Vegas is an international destination.
It is. These two have been getting scammed and catfished, and like the lady from Las Vegas, like she thinks she was dating like some European guy.
Uh-huh.
But come to find out he's a Nigerian scammer.
Uh-huh.
He had sent compromising photos to this guy.
Yes.
And then he has threatened to put her compromising photos out on media if she doesn't pay him a certain amount of money.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's the way it is.
Uh-huh.
That's the way the cookie crumbles with these scammers.
Yep,
gotta be
yep.
careful.
Mhm.
Gotta be
A lot of
careful on those
scammers.
things.
I call them
So
scammers.
yeah, so 90 Day Fiance, I love that series. They have like before the 90 days, that's like the couples who are dating and might get engaged, and then there's 90 days, those are people who are engaged and have 90 days
Oh,
to
wow.
get married. So what happens
Yes.
is, if you are an American, like say Delores, you're dating someone from another country.
Yes.
Once you two get engaged, and you bring your significant other here to the States, you would have 90. You'd be bringing them on what's called a K1 visa. That's like an engaged visa, and you have to get married to that person within 90 days, or that person will have to go back to their country.
Oh, wow.
The pressure is on, so there's one of their shows focuses on that 90-day time period, like when you see the person come, and they're here in America for the first time, and, you know, they're going through, like, culture shock, and there's, like, relationship issues and stuff, and, like, the dynamic, the cultural differences and all that stuff it makes very interesting TV. It really does.
It does.
Oh, yeah. Does.
The drama, and then they have a series where they follow the couples afterwards.
Yeah.
They can get married after, you know, where are they now and all this stuff. There's some really interesting characters on that show. Have you guys heard of Married? Okay, next show. Have you heard of Married at First Sight?
Married at First Sight? No. Have
Oh,
you
wow.
seen it?
No, I've never seen
No,
it.
no. Tell us all about
This
this.
is new stuff.
Yes.
I guess I'm not
Yeah,
hip.
now, Married at First, yeah, guys, you guys should check them out and like DVR them or something.
Mm-hmm.
This is tired of an episode or so. These shows and see if you might like them. You might actually like them.
Oh, okay.
Married at First. Now tell me if you would do this. This is the premise of Married at First Sight. It airs on Lifetime. Okay, Married at First Sight is it's a reality docu-series.
Okay.
It involves two Americans. Now, would either one of you marry a complete stranger?
Okay.
Oh.
A complete stranger. Well, the premise of the show is this. I mean, tell me if you think you would do this.
Yeah.
They hold their like auditions or whatever, looking for singles who want to get married,
Uh-huh.
and then on the wedding day, like they put on the wedding for the man and the woman, or now they have I think the next season that January to introduce I think it's two ladies or something. The next season I think is, but anyway, so the two people, they don't meet until the day they get married, when the bride, whoever that person is literally walking down the aisle, and they see the person standing at the altar. That's the very first time they know who they're marrying.
Oh.
Oh.
They have to get married. They get married, and it's a legally binding marriage. It's not like for TV show fakeness. Like, it's a legit wedding.
Yeah.
Where you're going to get married to someone that you just laid eyes on like 2 seconds before you said I do.
Oh my gosh.
And
Wow.
I know. It's very interesting. They call it like a social experiment because, in some countries, arranged marriages are very common.
This sounds like a hot topic.
It's like
I know.
it's like a modern day spin on arranged marriages.
Marriages, yeah.
It's here in America.
Yeah,
It's here
yeah.
in America.
Wow.
And they
Yeah.
have what they call the matchmakers. The matchmakers, there's Pastor Chow, and then there's Dr. Pepper. Pastor Chow is like a pastor, relationship counselor, and then the other, Dr. Pepper and Dr. Vivian, they're relationship counselors. So these people go out and find, they survey the women, they survey the men, and then they, out of their group, pull the people, like they'll come to, say, a city like Las Vegas, and then they would hold, all for the women, the men, and then they start trying to look through and match who they think would be good matches for each other. And then the show follows them from the wedding day through the experiment lasts for 8 weeks. 8 weeks, these couples are married, like for real legit married. They have to live together. They're supposed to live together. They go on a honeymoon, then they live to come back, and then they live together. The show is following all of this stuff. And talk about drama. There's so much drama. Can you imagine putting two strangers together?
I know.
And see how that's going to work out.
Oh my gosh. I guess sex is out of the question, huh?
Wow.
Well, some of the couples, they feel like they have such a connection. Well, they actually do consummate the marriage before the 8 weeks are up.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's other couples who choose not to.
Yes.
And so at the end of the 8th week,
Mm-hmm.
last season, they used to only have, I think, 3 couples, and they went to 4, and then I think this last season or 2 different, this season I think was 5, but the first time there were 5. At the end of the season, each couple comes and sits on a couple couch, and then you see the 3D counselors there, and they have to share with the counselors in the world what their decision was and why. And so that's where the two people could say, I want to stay married and see where you go, or I want a divorce. And yeah, there's couples who decided to stay together, and they actually are still together to this day. And then there's other couples who said they want to stay together and divorce. So there's couples who just sat right there on the couch after 8 weeks. I'm not having this. I want a divorce. And they have to then legally go through the stuff to legally dissolve of the marriage. It is very interesting. Very interesting
my
to see how
gosh.
that would work.
Wow.
How it worked out. Like, talk about drama. It is. You're going on
Now
a
that
ride.
sounds like some drama.
Yeah, it's
That's some heavy drama.
sounds like something that I won't even touch, not even with a 10-foot pole.
Me either. No.
Oh my
Y'all got
God.
back in, not me.
I'm going to social distance myself from this drama.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
I agree.
What's that? You guys don't want to apply for married at first sight? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, no.
Yeah, the only
Oh,
one that I'm
no.
getting married to is to Jesus Christ.
Amen. So he became a nun.
Amen.
Yeah.
I'm a nun now.
She's a nun.
You're a
And
nun.
I have none.
Yes, I have none.
Oh.
You're so funny.
Oh, my God.
Guys, like, you should totally, I highly recommend that you guys check out an episode of each of these series and see an episode or two. And
Oh,
see
my
if
gosh.
See if you might like it because
I may
you might
fall
watch
asleep
one or
on it.
two, and then you're like, oh my
No,
God,
and
I love it. You just get
it's
like,
something that Maria and I will have to check it out and see.
You have to really check it out, yeah.
Check
That
it out and see.
Interesting. That sounds interesting.
Yes.
I like to watch other people's lives.
Exactly.
You like to what?
I like to watch other people's lives so I'll know if I don't want to live like that.
Oh, okay. Like the Kardashians?
Oh,
Like the Kardashians?
well, I like her bougie ways.
Oh my
you know,
goodness.
that's-
Yeah. Well, I like her now with Kanye because he's turned his life
Yeah,
around with
yeah.
Jesus, so they're good.
Yeah, they're
now.
pretty good.
You know, I've never seen one of those shows, but I mean, I hear there's quite a few fans of the Kardashian show, but I've never seen an episode. But I'm not fans of theirs, so.
You know, when I used to watch the Kardashians back when it was just I guess it was like 1 year after I started watching it, and they weren't that big yet. It wasn't as
Yeah, it
big
wasn't.
as it is now. And they even had the Kardashian, and they even had their little store and everything, and they weren't as the powerful Kardashians that we see now. And I know that word has it that the only reason why the reality show of the Kardashian became famous is because Kris Kardashian capitalized on the sex video of Kim with some athlete, I don't know. So
no.
that's
I heard about the
what
sex
I
tape.
heard. Yeah, that.
I heard about
That's
the
interesting.
sex tape
Yeah.
that
Because it's been a long time since I've seen
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian into, like that was the beginning of her getting to be known. She supposedly made, I don't know because I haven't seen it, but
Yeah.
she supposedly made a sex tape with an R&B singer named Ray J.
Yeah,
J
yeah,
is the
okay.
younger brother to Brandy.
Okay. Oh, and that's how it began. That's her
Yeah,
fame began.
They used to date, and somehow
Mhm.
the tape got leaked, and that was kind of her beginning, which I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well,
Probably shouldn't record any of those types of things in today's age because there's so many ways you can just, if you want to get back to somebody, you can just send the pictures, send the videos. And you
oh
can be
my
everywhere
goodness,
before you know
yeah,
it.
I know. And before we resume this topic, let's give a shout out to all our viewers. Thank
right,
you
thank
for
you.
supporting and
Yeah, thank
watching
you.
Honeybees. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And right now, I don't see anyone. And what about you, Ty? Do you see anyone on your list
Oh, I see
of
some
people?
Well, I was actually having an issue, like logging
Uh-huh.
in
Yeah.
under where I normally have it. So I'm on my other account. So I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
But thanks to everyone who's tuning in, who are friends of mine.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. We appreciate everyone's love and support.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you for spending part of your day with us. We know you could be doing anything. And the fact that you decided to spend part of your day with us just means a lot. So thank you so much.
Yes, and how about you, Dolores? Would you like to give a shout
Boy,
out to your
I
friends?
got a lot of people in here.
Yes, oh
There's
my
Jeff,
gosh.
Robert,
Hi.
Grover, and Larry, Guy, Ray Shepard, Michael Elegant. Oh, I messed up his name. Sorry, babe. Kenneth Olsen, that's my ex. Ashley, is that Ashley? Yeah, Ashley Jane White, I think. It's kind of hard to see. I think it's Ashley. And, oh yeah, she came in again, so it's the same. And
Well, thank you.
Howard, Samantha.
She's got a list.
And if I missed you guys, thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah.
And I hope that you guys are enjoying the show.
The Dolores' fan base in is growing, and
Yes.
that includes her ex. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he cool. He cool.
Yeah. So I guess this is the month of exes coming out. And just commenting, right?
He's cool.
Oh my
Some people
God.
get friends with their exes and others can't, but I generally go by the if you're next year ex for a reason philosophy. So,
Yeah. Oh
but,
my goodness
different
gracious.
strokes for different folks. Different.
That's right.
But yeah, so look, okay, so before I go into a couple more shows, like I found another list of this is from the USA Today of the top 100 shows that they suggest watching during, coronavirus lockdown. And interestingly, I haven't watched any of these shows. I'm sure you guys have probably checked out some of these, but like, let's see, there's one. Do you guys watch? What is it? Star Trek? You guys watch Star Trek?
Star
wow.
Trek, yeah, that's CBS. Star Trek is being shown on
That's
CBS.
What
Yeah.
about
Oh, wow, I
Blackish?
haven't seen
Did
that
you
one.
ever watch Blackish?
Oh yeah, I've seen that a couple times, but I haven't seen it in a long time. But I like that old time, the Three Stooges. Yeah, Larry, Curly, and Moe.
Oh, I don't know if that one is on here. The most old
Yeah,
one I think
'cause
they
sometimes
have
you
on
see
here
it.
is. Oh, well, no, I mean, this one is old. This is Golden Girls. Anyone like that show, Golden
Oh,
Girls?
I
Oh
love
yeah,
the Golden Girls.
absolutely. I mean, yeah, it's from our time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I was called the fancy pants on there.
the
one
fancy pants
one.
and I love the
We
the
were
different
laughing.
characters of the Golden Girls like Sophia, Dorothy, Blanche, and Rose. And Rose is the naive one, and she says something so funny because she's so naive, and then Blanche is the flirty one.
Yeah, that's what.
The vixen Blanche, and Dorothy I think is the tall one. She's very tall and
She's
very
straight to the
sarcastic.
point.
Yeah, and Sophia, oh my gosh.
Sophia beginning.
Yeah, Sophia doesn't have any filter. She'll just tell it to you like it is, just like that. Bam,
Yeah.
with nothing.
Now this I
Yeah.
can relate to because when I grow older in age, the prime years of that age, I would love to have a good, relationship with good friends like that, older ladies and stuff, and we all enjoying life. Hey, we go out party? Yeah, we could go party. I'll probably wear.
Yes, they could go
I'll probably
party.
be wearing some tight pants, and looking good.
One
They have
of,
a good shape.
one of my favorite episodes
But I love it.
of the Golden Girls is when they opened up a sperm bank close to their house, and then Rose said, in her naive way, You know, because, oh, how convenient, she said. So it's really funny.
They all shocked.
They all, yeah.
They were all shocked. I remember that.
And also, I think they're, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say there was an episode wherein Rose's chicken was slaughtered. And it ended up in a lunchbox. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And they asked her, like, what's in this lunchbox? And then she said, my entire life in that lunchbox. But it's really funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that show was funny. I think only one is still alive. What's her
That's
name? The lady
Betty.
that
Betty, yeah.
Yeah, she's only living.
Yeah, Betty White, yeah.
Physically and mentally stronger every day. You need to be going to bed tired physically and mentally. That's how you know you're doing the work. What do you need to do to work? I don't care. Do whatever it takes. You know what? Do some push-ups. No, don't just do some push-ups. Do some push-ups with some correct form, going all the way down to the ground, not your elbows sticking out. Learn how to do that. I guarantee you learn how to do some push-ups and some squats with correct form, you'll be physically tired and stronger. Learn how to do that. Let's go. Get physically tired, baby. Let's go right now.
We've reached the age of live streaming on social media shows. We present our show programmings, which demonstrate inspirations to any viewers around the globe,
with over 500,000 reached to over 54 countries.
Our programming are very relatively entertaining and empowering. And now here is the Let's Talk World. Let's Talk World, hosted by a young, witty, and fearless leader of social media shows, Maria Pureza. This programming is all about featuring individuals in their field of interest. We showcase everyone's passion.
You can be empowered with Maria and Joe Live TV, a show that will inspires you. Maria and Joe will share real-time stories and deliberate cynical perspective in a positive culture. Join and watch us on socialmediashows.com.
In the Office is a show about words of wisdom that relates to everyday circumstances in life. Watch life coach Joseph Skoda every Wednesday 11 a.m. on Social Media Shows.
Fab Life is about the fashion, celebrities, movies, social events, arts and culture and so much more. Hosted by JC Crisologo every Monday 7 p.m. on socialmediashows.com.
Shut up and sit down.
Jeezy and Frenemies. Jeezy and His Frenemies is an impromptu comedy skit with a hilarious story of a billionaire designer with other billionaire friends. Socialmediashows.com with evolving characters and actors.
Honey Bees, Women Empowerment Talk Show, hosted by powerful women. As women in our society, we have a voice. Let's talk anything that involves women. Watch us live every Tuesday 5 p.m. PST on socialmediashows.com, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, Twitch, and Facebook.
Vegas Live, with Ninon de Rosa, an award-winning talk show host based in the center of Las Vegas. Every Wednesday 1 p.m. on Social Media Shows.
Featuring artists in and outside Las Vegas area.
The Good News is a weekly show on fb.me/socialmediashows who inspires you with the scriptures and word of God to uplift you to be a better version of yourself. Hosted by Delores, Olsen and JC Crisologo.
Social Media Shows are looking for independent inside artists to show off to the world for a brand new show. So if you have a video ready to show, email us right now at darkmusictelevision@gmail.com.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe on our YouTube channel, Social Media Shows. Social Media Shows Network were initiated in 2017. Since then, our founder Maria Pureza never stopped developing a system on social media, in building a network of passionate people that loves to entertain, coach, help others, and deliver informative information to the public, informally, in a low-cost production. She built a platform that surpassed Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and other social media live streaming, but exceeded the function of a podcast. Her main goal is to be able to broadcast on social media like a traditional TV setup involving a group of broadcasters, YouTubers, podcasters, and social media live streamers. Maria is building the confidence of non-actors and non-famous people that joins her to network. We are here to promote and support one another, to help our community grow collectively without inhibitions but with confidence and high self-esteem. We love to be in this family together. Our door is open to help you build your brand, opening opportunities for others, and outreach to our community. We welcome you to the family of social media shows.
We've reached the age of live streaming on social media shows. We present our show programmings, which demonstrate inspirations to any viewers around the globe,
with over 500,000 reached to over 54 countries.
Our programming are very relatively entertaining and empowering. And now here is the Let's Talk World. Let's Talk World, hosted by a young, witty, and fearless leader of social media shows, Maria Puerza. This programming is all about featuring individuals in their field of interest. We showcase everyone's passion.
You can be empowered with Maria and Joe Live TV, a show that will
A fairy tale, they say.
Welcome back, everyone, to this week's edition of Honeybees. My name is Ty, and I want to thank you so much for tuning in. And I am joined by the lovely Delores and JC.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, I get
Here,
to be
kisses.
lovely too.
Yes, thank you so much, JC and Delores, for coming and guesting with us today on Honeybees.
You are welcome.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Thank you. We always have a good time, you know, when we get together. It's always a good time, right?
Yes.
Always, yeah. And let me highly commend you for your. You are a phenomenal actress. Did you know that? The way the way you acted in Gizi, you acted so well that now. That now one of our actresses is holding a grudge against you. I'm just kidding.
No, she is good. She is.
No. I said, yeah. She's such a phenomenal actress. She deserves to win an award, and I know that Ty has only love in her heart. Yeah, but she really dives into her character and becomes Meryl Streep when she's in front of the camera.
Yeah, she really out there. What? Girl, you got it going on.
Oh, thank you. You guys, you took me out. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I'm so humbled. Thank you.
You have a future in the film industry. What can I tell you?
Yes. I know she is.
Yeah, you really do.
She's beautiful.
Well, thank you. You know, I was pursuing acting for a large part of my earlier on in life. I was pursuing acting, and I was hoping to make it big in Hollywood and to win an Oscar one day. Those were my dreams. And sometimes, you know, you take a detour route and this and that, and things don't work out exactly how you planned. But you know, drama is a gift. I think I have it, and I just I have so much fun. It's so much fun being able to be someone else, and you have fun with that character, and you help develop your character into who you would like it to be. So
exactly. You know, because right now we're on the topic of binge watching movies and TV series. Since we're on that topic, we're also talking about the acting side of it. And to me, acting is like, you know, when as kids, in my case, as a little kid, I used to play a lot of make-believe, with my neighbors.
Oh, yeah.
And that is acting right there, that
Yeah.
if you can believe that in your flooded grandfather's house, there's going to be a gigantic octopus that's going to emerge out of... That's how wild my imagination was. And of course, my playmates would start screaming and all that and crying, oh, here comes the octopus.
I used to imitate Tina Turner.
Oh.
Yeah. And I put on the high heels on, and then Mama told me, said, I came in there and I was shaking my butt in there, and then she said, to take off those high heels because you look hoochie.
And as a child, I used to imitate Nina Lockridge as the Black Widow. She would literally turn into a giant spider. And she had a scene, she was wearing fur coat, and this is my favorite scene. You can fool Laura, Olga dear, not me. That was, I did that as a 10-year-old kid over and over again by myself. And now here I am on social media.
I imitated also Holly Berry. Remember Holly Berry for the Flintstones? Sharon Stone? And she'll go, well, Mr. Flintstone. And she'd go on the table and go like that. And I had the short I had short
Oh
hair.
my gosh, tales of our origins.
I used to imitate Holly Berry.
We love Holly Berry.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Well, yeah, she's a great actress. What do you think, real quick? What do you think about back when she did the show Monsters Ball?
I love that one.
There was some, murmurings, or there was some discussion about how some people feel like she may have kind of sold her soul or sold herself out just to get that Oscar nomination and that's the award. What do you think? She bared all, and then she was finally nominated for the award. What do you guys think?
Oh my gosh, she did not only bear all, but she got down into business. I mean, she's like, I'm so stressed out, so in order to relieve my stress, I'm going to have wild monkey sex right now. That was the Monsters Ball. That was her stress. I mean, like, oh, look at that girl. She's going at it. Oh my goodness!
Oh, how about when she played with that movie? I love it. What's his name? James Bond movie. Remember?
I know, but Ty has a question, and Ty's question is: did she sell herself to the devil when she did? That's the question right now.
That one.
Right, the Oscar Ball came out I think in the maybe right around 2000, like maybe just before, or maybe just before 2000 or something.
Yes,
and
yes.
At the time, I mean, she had been doing movies before, good movies, which she arguably could have, Hollywood could have, thought about giving her an award then, but it wasn't until she got butt naked, rolling around in the hay with what's his name, before they finally, decided to kick her a bone. And so some people feel like she may have kind of sold herself out for it.
As I heard, and I think I'm correct, she did. Because I heard that it's been in the tabloids and all that. It was all in the tabloids and stuff.
But of course, sometimes you cannot believe.
Yeah, sometimes you can't believe it.
Well, the tabloid, because on the same news they say that this actress got abducted by an outer space alien. So
well, you never. I'm thinking she maybe have, because it's more than one person was saying it. Years and years.
But not to play devil's advocate or anything. But in fairness to Holly Berry, because I've seen that film from beginning to end. She did have some Academy Award winning moments in that movie.
She did.
So she really deserved that win, that Oscar award.
Yes, she did.
And because there was a scene in the movie where her son died tragically. and she had to cry in that scene. She was behind a glass window in the hospital, and in that scene, you know, she was a mom, so she had to have a complete mental breakdown. That was, she didn't care. She didn't care whether she got ugly in that scene. I mean, you know, things coming out of her nose, and she got really, you know, like a desperate, normal mom. And I said, yes, she truly deserves the award.
Yeah,
And,
she deserved it.
Yeah,
but
wow.
it's sad about that part, but I'm not for sure if she not a part of it anymore, because some people did change and got out of it.
Are you talking about this elusive secret society? That's part of the 0%.
She could have turned her life around, now, but maybe back then.
Oh my gosh! Oh my!
I'm not sure about her spirituality or what she maybe belonged to or not. I was just posing more of the morality aspect of it. Because see, when she did that, okay, so she ended up winning the award, and she was the first African American woman to actually, from my understanding, I think, win an Oscar. Before her, there was Whoopi Goldberg for she was
I remember that.
Yes.
She was nominated for The Color Purple.
Yes.
The movie The Color Purple, which is like an all-time classic. Like, that movie will stand the test of time no matter what generation it is. That movie is amazing.
I love
in my opinion. But so Whoopi was nominated, but then they snubbed her and they didn't give it to her. They gave the award to an actress for a movie that, you know, a lot of people was like, really? Like, really? Like, and so they felt that Whoopi was robbed of her, you know, the Oscar that she should have won. And then I think what happened with Whoopi was, like, years later, this was, I think, after Halle Berry won the Oscar for Monsters Ball. You know, the Oscars wanted to come back, you know, the Academy wanted to come back and try to, like, have her host the show or something like that. And there was, you know, some stuff because she was still feeling some kind of way, I think, or something like that. But, you know, I think Whoopi really should have won the award for Color Purple.
Yeah, she should have.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that was a big fight. There was a big fight
should
back
have,
then over that. It was a big old fight then. People was really got upset, and they made there was slandering and all that time because they were really upset that she didn't get the reward.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, her acting was like, I mean, it was amazing.
Phenomenal.
That
She was
movie
phenomenal.
was a good movie for multiple reasons. I mean, I feel like, the writing was great, the acting was dynamic, the score was wonderful, the cinematography. I mean, I just thought that movie all together was well done. And
yes, it was.
It
was well put together.
Well crafted.
Yeah, well put together
movie.
to the T.
Yes.
I mean, the actors in it, from Whoopi on down. I mean, Danny Glover.
Yeah, Danny Glover was amazing.
I love Danny Glover.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was a character that you love to hate in that movie.
I know. That was what he had. Oh, yeah. He had
You really hated
him. He had
him.
it going on.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man. He played that
God.
role as an ugly man.
Well, yeah, I mean, the way he treated her was terrible.
Yes.
Was really, really terrible. And I love Oprah and The Color Purple.
Oh,
and that iconic scene where
that was another side of her scene.
The scene wherein the lady asked her, you know, would you like to be my maid? And then she said, hell no. I love that scene. I love that scene. Yeah.
Oh, you remember the movie? Remember the movie The Helper?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. You remember that part where she says, she goes, oh, you want to have my pie? Oh, we're going to eat my...
Oh, that scene. It wasn't Oprah. Oprah was not in The Helper.
Yes, no, she wasn't, but I will say
it was
The Helper.
Octavia. Octavia Spencer. Yeah, Octavia. Yeah, she won an Academy.
She's a really good actress.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was funny with that pie.
You've been eating too much pie. Yeah, I love that.
And she said, "Eat
I
my."
never saw that movie. I haven't seen that one.
You gotta see that. And have you seen Hidden Treasures?
No, but it was recommended.
I mean
that
Figures.
should check it out.
Figures. It's Figures. I'm sorry. Hidden
Yeah,
Figures.
Hidden Figures, yes.
That's a beautiful movie. I had that movie. It's real deep. You gotta really, really study it from the beginning. Don't go in the middle, or you're gonna be thrown off. You have to start from the beginning of the movie to really concentrate.
Can I tell Ty what happened to the pie?
Yeah, you should. Go tell him what happened. Tell him what happened.
Yeah? Can I tell you what happened to the pie? Because Octavia was a maid, right? And her boss was a complete, biaché. So she wanted to teach her a lesson. So she baked a pie with her turd in it. And then she gave it to her. She gave it to her as a gift. And in the beginning, it was like a pleasant scene, right? Oh, how sweet. She came here with a pie, and then they started arguing. And before arguing, the boss ate a slice of the pie. And then Octavia was like, "Eat my shiza."
I like the way you said
and then she said, "What did you say?" "Well, eat my shiza." "What did you say again?" "Well, you just did."
Yeah, because that lady was something else.
Yeah, something, and then the mother of the boss was laughing because she really didn't like her daughter that much, and there was another scene where news.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the news spread around that town. You know how small town is. You can't do anything in a small town because everybody will know about your business, and so in that she was really mean. That lady was really mean to everyone. So one time there was another lady that confronted her and knew about the pie incident, and she ended up telling her, "You've been eating too much pie."
Oh, how about that movie? It's an old time movie called Down in the Delta. You ever seen that? That is a good movie, Down in the Delta.
I don't think so.
I've heard of it.
I forgot the name. I forgot the name of the person that played in there, but that is a good movie.
Down in the Delta.
Very
No,
deep.
I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to see it. You'll enjoy that.
Oh,
Yeah,
very nice.
Delta living is hot and humid down there. Like, you don't want to hang out down there. Like,
Yeah.
It's hot. It is hot. Like, here it's like dry heat, but like that part of the country, it's like that humidity, like that humid, sticky, icky heat. It's like unbearable.
But I have a lot of movies from the old time, from Friday, 1, 2, 3. I have all that. That was my old time movies. I haven't watched it in a while, but I like Ice Cube, and I like his movies. And then I had there's the other ones that had Boomerang. I love Boomerang. I'm sorry. That's too funny.
Well, our friend Dania was in that movie. In Boomerang.
And that's
she
what
was
I noticed.
an extra.
I seen her. I said, "Oh my goodness!"
Yeah, Dania was in that movie.
She had a fur
Boomerang.
jacket on. With Grace Jones when she came out, she had the long fur jacket on. That was Dania.
Yeah.
Oh.
She was in Boomerang.
That's Eddie Murphy's movie.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And then I love the other movie.
Before we go on to another movie, I just love. I love in Boomerang when they say Strange. The name of the perfume is Strange.
Yeah. How about Harlem Nights? Harlem Nights.
That's a funny movie.
Yeah, with what's her name? The one for Touched by an Angel. And of course, we know who's the star of that show, Eddie Murphy.
Yes.
Yeah, but she cracked
Eddie
me up.
movie.
She cracked me up. You shot my pinky toe.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy and Arsenio. Arsenio Hall.
Arsenio Hall too. Yeah,
they were both in that movie. Yeah,
as well as they was in that movie called Coming to America. Oh my goodness, I love Coming to America.
Well, at this point, I just want to say hello to Melinda and Pastor Hill. Hi.
Hello,
Thank you for watching.
Let me see if hello, Amita. Hello, that's my friend that I went to school with. Oh, that's my girl, Ayana. Hey, girl. Yeah, and Robert.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
America was good. That was a good one. I think I heard that they're supposed to be doing
Another
a
one,
remake of
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I can't wait till that comes out.
Yeah.
But I think I finally saw something that makes it seem like it's more legit, that they actually are going to start working on a sequel
Yes.
or whatever to Coming to America.
He was phenomenal in that movie.
I love that movie. I mean, that movie was
especially
so
with
funny.
with the sexual chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
he played that picture.
My mom, my mom, it was, I had a hard time pleasing my mom with movies, but she really loved Coming to America. That she watched it, she watched that movie repeatedly, not only once, but twice and 3 times too. Yeah.
Yes.
And speaking about the, movies, my mom and I, we also loved Sister Act, with
I
Whoopi
love
Goldberg.
Sister Act. 1, 2?
Yeah, both of them.
Yes,
both of them.
are
Yeah,
good.
both of them.
That was a great one. That was a great
Oh
one.
yeah, she had to go. And how about Ghost? When she was in Ghost.
Oh, yes.
Oh man, Whoopi Goldberg played that.
She was so funny. Yeah.
Oh, too funny.
Yeah, when she finally, became this rich woman, and then when they asked her, because in her mind she was rich, and she's like, "How are you doing today? Couldn't have been any better," she said.
And also the movie Safari, I think it's Safari or something like that. That's a good one. And Whoopi Goldberg was in there. That's a real old one, and that's a good one.
Yes.
I think it's Safari, something like that.
Safari,
I think
yeah.
I may be right.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of
she been in
movies,
a lot.
and of course I loved, because you guys know that I'm a huge science fiction fan. She was in Star Trek, The Next Generation,
yes, she sure was.
and she played this godlike character named Guinan.
Yeah.
And the Guinan disguised herself as a bartender in the starship, but she was actually something else. So I loved her in that role.
I loved her. She's phenomenal as well.
Actress.
She is. She is.
She came straight up from Brooklyn.
Drama.
Nice.
I mean, excuse me, Berkeley.
Very, very well.
Yes.
Berkeley, California. That's where she originally was from.
Yeah. And going back to Star Trek, because when she did Star Trek was back in the late 80s to early 90s. The main actor, Picard, I forget the name of Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart went to The View and publicly invited Whoopi Goldberg to star in another Star Trek TV series again. Yeah. And this happened recently.
Oh.
And she started crying. She started crying because she really loved that role.
Oh.
She really, and she said, "I would love to play Guinan again." That's what she said.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yes.
Like,
That
is.
is.
Like 30 years later. But
Yes.
yeah, I would love to play her.
Yes, again. Yeah.
And you know what else I like by Jim Carrey, the cable guy. Oh my goodness, I loved him in there. I also loved him in Bruce Almighty.
Oh my gosh,
Bruce
Jim Carrey.
Almighty. Ooh, the mask.
Yeah, Jim Carrey, I loved her. I loved him in Sonic the Hedgehog, in the, as Dr. Robotnik. Oh my gosh. He reminded me, if Geezy had an evil twin, it would be Dr. Robotnik. I was looking at it and I was thinking, where have I seen this guy before? Oh, that's right, Geezy, I said. Yeah.
Jim Carrey, he's cool for his comedy and stuff. I saw the Sonic movie. He did a good job in that way.
Yeah.
So,
how about Dick and Jane? He did real good in Dick and Jane. Remember that?
No.
The one he became, they became broke. They got a house in that. They became broke. And what happens that they end up robbing a grocery store in that. And that because they became broke because he got laid off or something.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And they had a beautiful home, and then he really wanted to keep the lawn. They tore up the lawn and that, and he tried to piece it up in certain places to make it look good.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And then they was rolling around in the Pinto car. That's the color, the Pinto. Yeah, because they had at first they had, I think it was a BMW.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they came around in the Pinto.
Oh my God.
That's a good movie. That's hilarious.
That's just something, yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that one.
How about Ebony Almighty?
What?
Ebony, is it Ebony Almighty?
Oh, Bruce Almighty.
No, there's a Bruce Almighty, but there's another one when he built the ark.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
It's a sequel to Bruce Almighty.
Yeah, it was a sequel to Bruce Almighty.
Yeah, that's right, it was.
Yeah.
And that was a good one.
Yes.
He started building that ark.
I think he's okay, but Jim Carrey, like for me, when it comes to comedy, there's certain actors who are kind of known for their comedy because it's almost like so stupid that it's funny. Like I'm not really into those kind of comedians where they're so stupid.
Right, yeah.
It's funny because I feel like they're so stupid, it's so stupid.
Yeah,
so, I mean, like I don't, I wasn't too into like him or Ben Stiller or what's the other dude? There's some other dude, Adam Sandler and them. Like,
I like him too.
They're like, they do stupid stuff and then people think it's funny, but for me, I'm just not really into that kind of stuff.
I like Melissa McCarthy. I think she's an awesome comedian. And I like Rebel Wilson. Rebel Wilson is a great, British comedian. Who else? Bette Midler and Lily Tomlin, of course, my two best comedians, and I love them in the movie Big Business, wherein Lily Tomlin played a character, and she had a twin, and Bette Midler played a character over there, and she had a twin. So both, two sets of twins that got separated at birth, and there was a lot of mix-up. That was so funny. That was I just love that comedy, and I love all the one-liners of that movie, and I think that Bette Midler really delivered. Really.
She had another movie too where she sang in the movie too, but I forgot the name of that movie.
The Rose.
Was it The Rose?
The Rose,
it's beautiful.
Yeah, and there was another movie of Bette Midler, where they sang the song "Wind Beneath My Wings."
That's it.
Yeah,
my mama
Beaches.
loves that. Beaches. There it
Beaches,
goes.
yeah.
Yes, I love that movie. My mom loves it too.
Beaches. Yeah.
And she can. She's got an amazing voice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She's got an amazing voice.
Yeah. What were you saying, Ty?
I think they say people who can act and sing and dance and stuff, they're like a triple threat. I think that's what they're called.
Oh, a triple threat, yeah, yes, and that she is. She is a triple
don't ask
threat.
Me to sing. I can act, but don't ask me to sing.
To sing, yeah.
You'll be like, Ty.
I bet you can sing.
Oh my gosh.
Don't try it.
I be singing. I don't care how I sound. I just shoot it out.
Oh my gosh.
But so a couple of the, so as I was saying earlier, there's a couple, I've been looking for some shows to watch. I stumbled across, like some of the reruns. Did you guys ever watch the show Family Matters or Martin?
Oh, yes, I loved it. Mm-hmm. I loved it. Oh, yeah, Steve Urkel. Oh, did I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been checking out some old Martin shows.
Oh, yeah, Shanae. Oh, no, just Shanae. Oh, no. You got the Gina. No. She had those dookie braids.
I love Jacquet. I love Jacquet.
Oh, yeah, 227?
Yes.
Woo,
Yes. Yes.
She was Miss Sassy thing.
Loved it.
I loved her.
Yeah,
she was sassy. A little sassy, but like, hey.
And I love that scene. I love that scene where Jacquet got in. Remember, there was this other lady in 227, like a very conservative lady.
Oh, yeah.
And Jacquet was like, and this other conservative lady got really mad at her, and she was like, "Ooh, I feel like reaching out and touching someone. I need to reach out."
How about when she had
Yeah.
her twins? I think it was her twin
Yeah.
sister. Remember, and they both look alike, but one had straighter hair.
Right.
Yeah, she had a twin sister at that time. She was from a different country. Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, thinking about all these
Yeah,
these
I know. You know, 227
comedies.
still come on, I think.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Yeah, but I understand what Tai is saying, that she is not into slapstick comedy and physical comedy.
Oh, yeah.
I think that there is a way of doing comedy without doing any physical
I
injury
need something to
to
keep me
another
moving
person.
so I don't sleep. This is why if
You
you don't
know.
make me sleep, I'll be sleeping.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah,
Gizzy.
Gizzy
Yeah,
and
it says
frenemies,
Gizzy
that
and his
sounds good.
frenemies. Well, yeah, we love Gizzy and his frenemies.
We love him. That's off the hook.
Yes, it's off the
Off
hook.
the chains.
It's
Ching, ching.
it's
Yeah.
Gizzy and his frenemies is off the chain.
Yeah, off the chain. Yeah, cheat. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Lots of fun.
Yes, lots of fun, and yeah, but there is a way of doing comedy without being, corny or something like that. And it's all about
true.
it's all about the good script and the line.
Uh-huh.
Because when you say the line, it's like a punchline right there. You deliver the punchline. And and Maria is saying they don't have punchline.
Mine was just like kick butt. I
Kick
just shoot
butt,
it
yeah.
out. I just shoot it out. Now get it. Didn't I tell you? No, you gotta listen to me.
She's very good.
So, guys, while I've been watching some of those old episodes of those two shows, I've seen commercials for some of the new shows, and there's new shows that are out that I was like, oh, these are very interesting. One of them, did you guys know Tracy Morgan has a new show out?
Oh wow, I did not.
Wow, I didn't
no,
know that.
I didn't know.
Yeah, he's back into acting again.
Hey, where we been?
Wow.
I don't know if this is his first time since his near-death, accident a few years ago, but he's starring in a show with Tiffany Haddish.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Yeah, and it's called The Last OG. It's on, I think, TBS.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Last OG is so funny.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
It is so funny. Like, he and Tiffany Haddish, so they used to be a couple,
Mhm.
and they had 2 children, but then I think he got caught, like, doing some crime, and then he went away to the state penitentiary for about, I think, 15 years or so.
Uh-huh.
Or 12, or I don't know, some long amount of years. And then I guess the show is picking up where he has just gotten out of prison and he's trying to get back into what it means to be like free in society. He's trying to get his life together, starting off as now an ex-con, and Tiffany Haddish is his ex. Well, she has moved on and she's gotten married to a nice gentleman, and then this gentleman has been raising his kids while he was away, so his kids look more to their stepfather as their father because he was raising them while he was locked up. But it's pretty funny because Tracy Morgan's just funny, and
Yeah.
then
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
he has like he tells these stories of like people who used to, I guess they're OGs.
Mhm.
I guess. And so he has like these little flashbacks
Yeah.
to that. He'll be talking about like, oh, but you haven't heard about, and he'll say like the name of that criminal or whoever it was, and then it flashes back, and he could jump so high with his Air Jordans and all this stuff. It's kind of funny because it's mostly it's funny. It's set more into modern times, but there's flashbacks to like the 80s, or early 90s and stuff, and it's just hilarious. So that's one you guys might want to check out.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Funny. And then I think it comes on Tuesdays, and then the other show has anyone? Okay, this show comes on BET, which I don't watch. BET. I don't watch BET, but now that I just started watching some Martin, and they show old Martin late at night.
Yeah.
So I record the Martin shows. But so that's the only time just these last few weeks that I've actually even tuned into BET because I just haven't been watching them for a long time. But anyway, but they do have a show called American Soul. Has anyone heard of it?
No.
Oh wow, I have to see that. Yeah, I have to see that.
What is it about?
Now, you guys might like this one because you guys kind of have like a more like old school kind of style with some things with some things. So.
Now I would watch something like that.
Soul.
I definitely would.
And did you guys ever hear the show The Soul Train?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow!
Are you kidding me?
That's good. Woo!
Yeah, I used to watch that a lot
when
I was.
Watch
that.
Yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
That was funny. That was with what's his name? Snoop Dogg. Was Snoop Dogg in that one?
No. Soul Train is back in the 70s.
No, Soul Train. Oh, you talking about the Soul Train?
Soul Train.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about because they had the movie too. I think.
This was the TV.
Oh, maybe that was that. Okay, this is
back in the 70s.
Now that
Soul Train.
I watched that when I was coming up.
Yeah.
The Soul Train.
When the young people get on and dance.
Yeah,
we did.
Yes. And they used to.
Tina Marie was on there.
Yeah.
And OJ's. And there was Jackson 5.
This way back where Earth, Wind and Fire. And Roberta Flack. And we're talking about like really, really old.
Yeah,
back in
really old.
A Taste of Honey.
Yeah, A Taste of Honey. Yeah.
And the Pointer Sisters and all that.
Yeah. And I was trying to think of the other one that was on there too. Minnie Riperton was on there too.
He's so shy. Ooh, gotta love him.
Yeah, I think it was Minnie Riperton. I think she was on there before she passed away. I think she was on the Soul Train.
He's on the Soul Train. Yeah.
Minnie Riperton.
They had different artists come on and sing while the young people were dancing.
Oh my gosh.
So I guess someone at BET or somebody decided that they would do a show called American Soul, and it's partly based
on Soul Train.
How that show actually came into existence. It follows the life of Don Cornelius, who was the man who created.
Oh wow!
Soul Train.
Yeah. Oh, this I've got to
see.
That's
gonna be nice.
Yeah.
It follows him, like his family, and then it follows about there's three other mini storylines interwoven there, and but some of it is true, but some of it did add fictional elements for added more drama. So
absolutely.
Like at the beginning of each episode, there's like that little disclaimer that says it's like partly true, partly not.
Yeah.
But last year, I guess, was the first season of the show. But when I stumbled across it, the commercials, when I seen the commercials, they're advertising for season 2 that starts, I think on like May 27th for season 2. And since I have DirecTV, there's a way where you can look up previous seasons and you can record them, like download them onto your receiver thing, and you can watch them. So what I've been doing is I've been watching the season 1, so that way I'll be caught up and understand what's going on when season 2 happens. But I'm pretty excited. It is a really good show.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
It is. It's on BET called American Soul. The guy that plays Don Cornelius,
and it
like
comes
a
on
really
Tuesdays.
Good actor, and so are the other actors teenagers. They have some, some middle-aged people and some younger people too. Storylines that they're following, but it's really good.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
They're dressed in the, clothes back from that time frame.
Yeah.
The cars and all that stuff. So it's got an old school feel to
Yeah.
it and stuff. Even just watching it, and I'm not that stuff was before my time. But there's a part of me that identifies with older things.
Is that just like a Shaft or something? Yeah.
Cause I grew up off the Jackson 5
I'm real into it, even though it was before
Temptations.
me. But I like old school, classy soul kind of things. I like those kind of things. So, you guys all want to check it out. It's really, really good.
Yeah, and this is the reason why I love Stranger Things, because even if it's a horror movie, it's very well thought out, and they really went back to the 80s, 83, and the hair, the music, the music most especially, and how ridiculous the people looked, back in the day. Like there was this lady that, big curly hair, aerobics and instructor, and her clothes were psychedelic colors, and oh my gosh, I said it just takes me back. And playing music like I just died in your arms tonight. And I'm like, oh my gosh, look at them, and playing The Material Girl, and playing songs of Tina Turner, and and just it's really an amazing horror fantasy comedy series, The Stranger Things. I really highly recommend it. Of course, the scare factor is still there. If you guys are not into horror movies, then you can watch it for the comedic part and for the retro part. It's got a lot of retro vibe in it.
Gore is a little too much for me.
Yeah. The gore factor to it isn't. They kind of held back with the gore factor, because they know that some kids are watching this TV series, so they didn't make it like American Horror Story. Well, some of the scenes in American Horror Story, they're cringe-worthy. I mean, you just can't see it because it's too gory and over-the-top horrific. And this one, they kind of held it back. It's more on the scary factor, than the graph. So that's what I love about the Stranger Things.
Like the suspense.
Yeah, more suspenseful, and you do see the monsters attacking people and all that, but it's not like blood splattering everywhere and blood and guts, and gore. It's not like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's why I love watching it.
So that's a scary movie?
It is. I've been. That was my review yesterday in Fab Live.
Oh.
Stranger Things.
I really don't care for too much scary.
Yeah, but this it's not like a straight out scary movie like the Conjuring or Insidious.
Well, I have to try to see it.
It's a mixture of comedy and family and this and that, because they're catering to the kids and the grown-ups in this movie. Yeah, so I really highly recommend it, and if you're into 80s music, you definitely will love it. The 80s music and 80s fashion, it's like OMG.
You know who we all know. You know we know. Boy George. Remember Boy George?
I used to dress up like Boy George. Yeah, well, my favorite music of Culture Club was Time. That was my favorite.
Oh, yeah. Time, oh, give me a time.
Yes, that was my favorite.
That was a real nice one.
Yes, see
that's
that?
A real nice, he had some real nice soul music.
Yes, so.
He was fly bony. How you say it? You said it better than me.
Who is it?
Fablomi. How do you say it?
Who is it? Who is it?
Boy George.
Oh, Boy George. Yeah, I used to dress like him back in the day.
Fablomi. What is it?
Yeah.
Fablomi. I feel I can't even pronounce that word.
What?
Fablomi. I don't know.
Fabulous?
Well, I can
Oh,
say
fantabulous?
It's another word, fablomi.
Oh.
He just.
I don't know.
Oh man, I can't get that word right. I could never get it right.
Oh my goodness, I don't know.
Okay, we'll just say he had his fabulous style.
Yeah.
There we go.
He's got a fabulous style, and also since we're on the topic of American Soul, I think I'm gonna start watching Empire. I haven't.
I missed that. I missed Empire, but I'm gonna tell you, it is deep. Cause I was watching Cookie and what's his name? Well, they get it on. And Cookie's a hot mess.
I haven't.
She be ripping at that scene.
Right, but I haven't seen a single episode of
You
Empire.
gotta see it.
And that's why I have to start from
I'm
the
gonna
beginning.
tell you, you gotta really concentrate on Empire. Like I said, you'll be totally thrown off because there's new seasons and stuff.
Okay, well, what can you say about that, Ty?
It does seem pretty popular, that show, but I guess I do JC. I mean, I haven't seen Empire. I think one time I may have been flipping not too long ago, and there was like a few minutes left of one or something, but I haven't seen like not even one whole episode. But so, Delores, you think it's a good watch?
Is it a good
watch?
watch?
Yeah, it really gets you to think. You gotta really pay attention to it because it could be a hot mess. But but that's the way the Empire is.
See, I love the fact that you're watching it because you're doing Geezy and his frenemies.
Yeah,
so you could
like the Empire.
You could draw a lot of inspiration.
I gotta
from
get
this.
back into it, but I wasn't really into it. But I gotta get back to it. But my family loves it. But I'm gonna be up front. I think it comes on Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
I can actually binge.
Yeah, I gotta look at it.
I can binge watch it on Netflix.
Channel 5. What's Channel 5? Is that NBC?
I don't know, but we're just glued to the cable.
Yeah,
so
probably just look it up
on cable.
Look it up on the cable.
Yeah, on Netflix
but
or Hulu.
You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, because
it's very deep.
About how many seasons is it in? Is it like 3 or 4 or 5 seasons in now?
It's got a lot of seasons. Got a lot of seasons.
A lot of seasons.
Because I've been watching that for long time.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised they still
like
kept it on
5 years, perhaps 5 years.
We just got in the middle of the year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I say about a couple years.
I guess if JC and I or anyone else in the audience was to start tuning in, we would need to watch the older episodes so we can understand what's going on, or should we start?
You can still start now, but you can go to the older ones and then have
work your way up.
Yeah, work your way up. You can do it like that, so you'll understand. Because sometimes they'll pop up a question about what's happening, and that could be the past.
No, I always start from the beginning.
Probably.
I always start from Genesis. You know me.
You have to decide yourself. Believe me.
Yeah, no. It started Revelation.
Have an open mind. You got to have an open mind when you're watching.
Yeah, I could read the book of Revelation, but I always go back to Genesis to see where the problem began.
Yep, that's right. And that's the way you do it.
Yeah. It's like this. It's like the problem happened because the ex-wife became a snake, and then and then the ex-wife tempted Eve with an apple.
Eat this apple. You won't surely die.
Eat this apple. Oh my gosh! So, I know we're going off on a complete tangent here, but and we're talking about stories, right? Did you know that they were saying that Adam's first wife was Lilith? And they're saying that Lilith was actually the serpent that beguiled Eve. So that's
way off.
it's a myth. It's a myth, but it's
that's
fascinating. It's fascinating. And then they say that Lilith is also the mother of vampires. So I mean, if you think about it, it's like way off.
Yeah, that is.
And of
way
course,
off.
I mean, if you're gonna believe in that would be crazy. But it's nice for entertainment. I mean, it's very entertaining.
Wow. Yeah, sometimes get you to think.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
good when it
it's
gets
not,
you to really think.
It's not something that you would believe in. I mean, because I would make a movie about it because it's nice for the visual effects and everything.
Yeah,
Wow,
actually, yeah.
Woman turned into a serpent. Oh my gosh.
And you remember that movie? Remember that movie where she meets the prince, and then she has a long gown on, and she was originally a Barbie, I think a Barbie doll, and she came to life.
Who is that? Is that
It starts
another
for the E.
Tyra Banks
It starts
movie?
for the E.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Is it Elatin?
Life size or super size
Elighten?
or
I think it's
something
Elighten.
like-
I don't know.
Elighten or something like that.
There was some movie Tyra Banks was in where I think she was a Barbie doll.
Yeah, well, Maria and I saw that
see
movie.
that one. Now I did see that one. That's cute.
Yeah,
That was
we
cute.
saw that movie.
That was one. That was
Yeah.
cute
I
too.
did not.
But there was another one. She had a beautiful dress on, but she was originally a Barbie doll, and she came to life into the world.
I know she was a bit annoying in that movie.
Yeah, but that's interesting. It starts with an E.
She was
All
annoying.
the time though.
Huh? She? Oh, but you know what? I met Tyra Banks in person and interacted with her. She's a sweetheart. That's what I love.
Because people
Like-
were trying to slander her, and she's
No,
really
no,
a nice
no, no, no.
person.
She
has a
is-
good heart.
She is a good heart, and
Yeah.
we were joking with each other, and she made me walk like a model, and she told me, you know, because I kind of whispered in her ears, you know, so that the executives are not gonna hear it. You know, well, I was alone in the store, but you'll never know. There's microphones everywhere, and I said,
wow.
and I told Tyra, you're the highlight of my week. And then she looks at me, and with a loud voice, she said, just for the week. And then I said, okay, no, for the entire century. And then she said, well, just for that, you need to do the horse strut. You know, the horse strut is how the models walk on the runway.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
I
she
know.
said, okay, let me do the horse strut. And then I did the horse strut. And deep down inside me, I was terrified because this is Tyra Banks. And then she said, okay, that was fabulous, but let me show you how to do it properly. So she stood up and walked with me, like we were walking together. And my friend who was working across the promenade saw that, and she started screaming. So I called up the other store. I said, you do realize you're going to get fired right now because of what you're doing. So you better shut it down right now.
Wow.
You're going to get fired. I said.
That's funny.
Yeah. So.
That was cool. That was nice of her to hang out with you for a few.
Well, I saved her night because her heel was almost bleeding. She was wearing high heels, and she entered my store and she was in pain. And she said, you gotta give me flat shoes. So of course I gave her a $500 pair of Jimmy Choos. How about that?
That is funny.
And she bought it without even blinking an eye. Here's my card. Oh my gosh. Yeah, some flat Jimmy Choo.
Nice. That was nice of you. He makes some nice stuff.
Oh yeah, but some of his shoes are painful, but he does. Well, actually, the real Jimmy Choo, you know, we are off on a tangent, doesn't really own the company anymore. It was a British lady that bought she bought his name and turned his name into a brand, into a label. So the real Jimmy Choo has got nothing to do with the Jimmy Choo that we're seeing now. And now it's a multi-million dollar shoe empire, the Jimmy Choo, you know, because they make shoes and they make bags, you know, clutches, and perfume. They have a perfume.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Yeah, so it's an entire brand right there.
Awesome.
I know, yeah. Oh yes, Gizzy has done a perfume with Chantel.
Yes.
And it's called the Riviera.
And did I insult your fit?
Yeah. It's called the Riviera. Yes, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be
$1 billion.
I know. Our director say it's going to be plugged next week.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Oh my gosh.
Your show for next week.
Okay. Well, I would like to promote Gizzy and his frenemies. And actually, our Gizzy and his frenemies last night was showing that Gizzy, the crazy, wacky, eccentric, fabulous designer, had a concert/testimony in the Philippines, and all the fashion glitterati from the world followed him over there. And there he was in the Philippines with Dr. Van Cartier, with Tina Turnip, Betty Buchanan, and Chantel, who wanted her own private Idaho, was in her private room watching Gizzy in concert. So Gizzy started his speech last night, and next week you'll hear him sing. How about that?
Yay, how exciting.
Yes. Oh my goodness, this is too funny. I think something happened to the watch party.
Yeah.
The video is not showing at the moment.
Yeah, it says that
Mine is showing pretty good.
Oh, okay. It says here that it's ended, so I don't know what happened. Oh, it's on. Okay. Oh, there you are.
No video playing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine says no video playing.
Okay.
So.
Yours is? Let me see. Oh yeah, I got some more. Okay.
Yes.
Is this the end?
Okay, so I guess we're going to
wrap up the show?
Yeah, wrap up the show. And so those were still.
Okay, so any final words? Any last words before we close our episode out tonight? Dear Delores?
Just want to say that those were good suggestions to binge watch, in this quarantine, and so many channels out there, like Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, and of course, don't forget to watch our comedy Gizzy once again on social media shows.
So there are so many beautiful shows out there, a comedy in that to keep us going and happy.
Yeah.
We want to stay happy during this time.
Yeah.
Don't feel depressed or anything. Just get some comedy. Like with me, I deal with a lot of pain and stuff, but hey, when I throw on that comedy, I don't even feel the pain.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet,
Especially our show too. Woo.
Yeah. So that show is really therapeutic for us.
Yeah, stay active and just keep on watching the movies. Find the one your comfort zone, what you like.
And of course, we love our own, because we have a saying. We have a saying in Spanish: we sweep our own backyard, meaning we love our own. So since we love our own, we're promoting Gizzy.
Yes. And I want to say too. I want to mention too. It is Mother's Day coming up. For all the mothers, happy Mother's Day in advance.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, Delores, for that. Yes, Sunday is Mother's Day.
And we're going to say too, National Prayer Day too. It's on the 7th. National Prayer Day.
Okay.
So we pray for all the nations.
Send them prayers up, everyone.
Yep.
Our country could use them with everything that's going on. So bless the mothers, send the prayers up, and be safe. Thank you for your input, JC and Delores, as well.
You're welcome.
You guys
My
gave some
pleasure.
great
Thank you.
suggestions. I think we put together a nice list of ideas for people who might be looking for some new shows to check out. So while we have this time, start off with Yeezy and his Frenemies.
Yes.
And then start checking out some of these other ones that we've been discussing.
Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. Fabulous.
Without further ado,
Yes, it is.
please come back and hang out with us next week, Tuesday, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. We look forward to seeing you next week. Please be safe. Enjoy the rest of your week. Stay away from the bad germs and, just love on your family. Happy early Mother's Day to everyone. We love you guys, everyone. Let's do our little signs.
All right. Let's
Happy
wash our
Mother's
hands too.
Day.
Keep our
Yes.
hands clean. Love
Happy
you.
Mother's Day, Ty.
Happy Mother's Day.
A fairy tale they say, real in every way.
Hi, my name is Ty, and I am a fashionista.
Hi, my name's Dolly Wright, and I'm a singer, but I waitress for a living.
Hi, I'm Alicia, aka Catalina Winehouse with Ichigo.
Hi everybody, my name's David Thomas. What I am is a QMHA. I work with people with mental health issues, and I also do a Tina Turner show with the Big Elvis show at the Piano Bar.
Hi, my name is Maria Pureza Leviton. I am the founder of Social Media Show.
Hello everybody, I am Kiki Dolas. I am the CEO of Are You It Entertainment here in Las Vegas, and I'm also a club owner.
Hi, I'm Latoria Kern, founder and director of Family Arts at Whalers Creation.
Hi, my name is Dawn Weir. I'm the founder of The Giving Water, a local nonprofit that delivers water to disasters and people in need.
Hi, my name is Delores Olsen. I'm a home-based business person for Zija and for Beachbody. Also, I'm a chaplain.
Hey, this is Bettina Steinhauer. I'm a clothing designer and manufacturer bathing suits.
Hi, my name is Jessica D, and I currently work for one of the biggest properties on the Strip. I'm also a PhD student, and I own a jewelry business on the side.
Hi, my name is Jamie Springer, and I am a eyelash extension technician or artist.
Your care and your loving smile, your sensitive and down to earth style, princess, oh princess.